Bonjour y'all, my name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, I am sharing the ultimate guide to grinding Foundable Family XP. You might have noticed that recent events have required players to earn large quantities of Family XP. For example, 300 Mysterious Artifacts XP, or even 800 Magizoology XP. It's a lot, and it is a frequent task in events in Wizards Unite. We have seen these kind of tasks for Community Day, for Wizarding Weekend, and even for brilliant events. So I wanted to put together a video that covers every single tip, every single strategy that you can utilize to quickly grind Family XP when that task is needed to complete an event. This guide does not apply to Brilliant Family XP because that works a little bit differently. However, any of the Foundable families that you find in the Exploration Registry, this guide will work to grind any of those Family XP. Before we dive in, a few notes. This is a detailed guide, meaning it's a long video, so check out the timestamps in the description down below to skip ahead to the information that is most relevant for you. All of my advice has one assumption that is shared, that is you are grinding Family XP because it is a task for a Wizards Unite event, and part of that event includes boosted family foundables. Some of my advice will not be applicable to all players because you might not be at a high enough level in the game in order to do all of my suggestions. However, some of my advice works for players of all levels, and you can always come back to this video after you have progressed in the game to learn what to do better, what skills to invest in for even better, more efficient play going forward. General topics I will cover in this video include all the ways to earn Family XP. As part of that, we will also talk about how to find more traces, because you definitely want to prioritize returning Foundables in order to earn Family XP. We'll also talk about the different potions that help you return Foundables more easily, plus the different skills in the SOS Training skill trees that you should unlock to make your potions more potent. Finally, we will go over how the registry works, what is repeat image collection, and how can you use that to your benefit. We will take all of this information, put together a strategy, everything that you should plan out in advance, and then finally hone in on exactly what you should do during the event to grind Family XP. How to earn Family XP. There are several ways you can earn Family XP in Wizards Unite. The easiest way is returning Foundables. You get at least 3 Family XP each time you return a Foundable. Of course, if you return a higher threat level Foundable, you can earn even more Family XP. For example, when you return an emergency threat Family Foundable, like Newt Scamander or Hagrid, you actually earn 25 Family XP. Returning Foundables is the easiest way to earn Family XP, especially if they are boosted on the map, but they are not the only way to earn Family XP. Another is by doing wizarding challenges with a specific runestone. The caveat here is that you only earn the Family XP if you win one of the bonus fragments. That is, you need to get the Family Challenge Foundable, for example, the Cursed Opal Necklace or the Puffskin. You need to earn that Challenge Foundable in order to get Family XP. If you do that, you will get 10 Family XP. The only chamber where you're guaranteed to get a bonus fragment is in dark 5. However, your chances are very good in all of the dark chambers. If you are trying to balance out resources such as time and spell energy with your odds of getting a bonus fragment, you have between like 60 to 70% chance in the tower chambers. So that is good for using up your level 2 runestones in order to get, hopefully, more family XP. Finally, one of the best ways to earn family XP is actually a combination of returning Foundables and getting fragments from challenges, because the best way to earn family XP is by placing images in your registry. To understand this, you need to understand the repeat image collection, RIC. Basically, with the way the registry works, you have to earn a certain number of fragments for each Foundable before you can place it in the registry. Then when you have that many, it'll shimmer, it'll be all pretty and sparkly, and you tap on it, and then you earn family XP. Now, the amount of family XP ranges based on 1, the frame color that you have. So you know we have the base, bronze, silver, and gold frames. And 2, the threat level of the Foundable. So of course you earn a smaller amount of family XP for a low threat Foundable and a base frame, and you earn a much larger amount of family XP for an emergency Foundable or for a fortress Foundable, challenge Foundable, on a gold frame. For example, this image from Orange Wizard shows the Magizoology family. And you can see the range of family XP that you get for placing an image in your registry, depending on the threat level and the frame type. The numbers are actually the same across all of the families. It just, again, corresponds to the threat level of the particular Foundable and the frame that you have for that page in your registry. How do you find more traces on the map so that you can return more Foundables and thus earn more family XP? Well, you have a couple of different ways to find more traces. The best one is drinking a tonic for trace detection. The reason this is the best is because you can use it and it is effective no matter where you live. You can do this from home. All you have to do is have a tonic for trace detection. Another great option, of course, are dark detectors, especially if you want to team up with other players and find a cluster of inns to place your dark detectors. Then you can get a whole bunch of traces, frequently high threat traces, to return. Finally, the third one is helpful with a tonic for trace detection or dark detector party, or if you just happen to have a rare trace where you are. This, of course, is the trace charm. When you use the trace charm, you will get other traces. These will appear just for you. Other players will not see them. In addition to showing a greater quantity of traces, these traces will also return a higher amount of family XP. They will also give you an extra fragment for your registry. So normally when you return a Foundable, you receive 1 fragment for your registry. When using the trace charm, you will receive 2 fragments for each trace that you get from the trace charm, including the original trace that you put the trace charm on. So these are all the different ways to attract more traces to where you are so that you can return Foundables more quickly. That said, if you are playing during an event and a certain family is boosted and thus you are grinding Family XP for that particular family, you want to focus on your tonic for trace detection and your trace charm. That's because dark detectors will still be completely random traces. They will not necessarily have the same boosts that you get during an event. However, tonic for trace detection will include the boosted Foundables, because whenever a family or a handful of Foundables are boosted for an event, that includes on the map in general and with tonic for trace detection. And along with that, if you are using your trace charms strategically in order to get a certain family of XP, then you want to use that trace charm on the family that you are grinding in order to get the extra family XP and the extra fragments, which could possibly help you then place that image. Don't you hate it when you are grinding XP, grinding family XP, and the Foundable keeps resisting, or maybe you hit it 10 times and then it departs? Seriously, it's the worst. Well, if you are trying to get family XP in a short amount of time, there are steps that you can take to make it easier to overcome the calamity and return the Foundable to its proper place and time. Of course, potions are always an option. I love having a good stock of both regular Simulo and strongest Simulo, even for not super rare or super high Foundables, just so that I can return the Foundables that I need to return, and I can do it quickly. Of course, I also have potents on hand for whenever I come across emergency and some severe Foundables, like if I really need them. There are also skills in your SOS training that will help you with your spell mastery and your departure denial. So spell mastery is basically added strength to your spell casting. So it improves your chances of returning the Foundable, like especially on the first try. Departure denial is exactly as it sounds. It decreases your chances of the Foundable departing. There are general spell mastery and departure denial, but there are also the categorized ones, and these are divided up by family. So when you go through your 3 different Calamity Essentials skill trees, you will see the different symbols here. Some will be by themselves. Those are your general spell mastery and your general departure denial, and others will be with a particular Foundable family. So if you have some resources to spend right before an event, you'll want to look for the family ones of the particular family that you will be grinding for family XP. So just go through and prioritize those particular nodes before an event to improve your chances of quickly returning Foundables and quickly earning family XP. I have already mentioned the importance of tonic for trace detection when grinding family XP. Did you know that you can make your tonic for trace detection even more effective by investing in certain skills in your SOS training? I will list out all of those skills specifically here, and they'll be listed on Wizards Unite Hub. I will have an article coming soon covering all of this information. These will help you have additional traces during the 30-minute duration. The base tonic for trace detection currently gives 30 traces in 30 minutes. So if you improve the potency of your tonic for trace detection, it will reveal more than 30 traces. I think I'm currently up to 36, maybe 38 traces in half an hour, which is pretty sweet. That is not the only skill that you will want to upgrade through your SOS training. You will also want to improve your trace charm. I know the trace charm got nerfed We're all upset about it. For my full thoughts, I have an article, an op-ed on Wizards Unite Hub. That said, you still want to invest in your efficacy and your proficiency. Efficacy improves the quantity of traces that you get from the trace charm, and proficiency improves how much family XP you get and how much wizarding XP you get. So you definitely want to focus on those. I will again have all of those listed out so you can find them in your own skill tree. You can also improve your stimulo potions. My regular stimulo potion, my strongest stimulo potion, my potent stimulo potion are all even better than they were before. So you can make the potion more potent, meaning it has a higher percentage of effect. You can also increase how many uses you get out of it. So your typical stimulo potion has 3 uses, strong has 4 uses, potent has 5. If you unlock certain nodes in the skill tree, then you can increase all of those, I think, by 1 each. These will, again, help you return Foundables faster while using less resources so that you can quickly earn family XP. Now you know the fundamentals of earning family XP. So let's put it all together to form the ultimate strategy of 1, preparing for an event that has a task of earning a certain amount of family XP, and 2, playing that event so that you can earn family XP as quickly and as efficiently as possible. In preparation for an event, you will want to do several things. 1, every Foundable that you come across on the map that is in the family you're targeting, you will want to return that Foundable. This will help you get closer to being able to place images in your registry. This will also help you earn more runestones for that particular family. In addition, leading up to the weekend, you will also want to use that family of runestones in your wizarding challenges. Again, you're trying to earn the images you need for your registry so that you will be able to proceed your page or place images during the event itself. Another simple preparation tip, if you haven't already, go through your Calamity Essentials and figure out which skills you want to unlock that will help you during the event. If any of your images in your registry start to shimmer, then stop. Do not place them. You want to wait until the event begins, and then you can place your image and you will get family XP. A lot of family XP. Of course, the one possible exception to this is if your page is ready to prestige. If your page is ready to prestige and the Foundables on that page will be boosted during the event, then you might want to go ahead and prestige it. That's because on a higher frame, you'll get even more family XP for placing images in the registry. Of course, if other Foundables in that family, but not on that page, will be boosted, you might want to hold off on prestiging. And that way, when the event starts, you just place those images instead of prestiging the page to get that extra family XP right away. Kind of depends on if you really need the family XP or if you prefer your long-term strategy of prestiging the pages. So that's kind of a personal decision. I personally would just go ahead and prestige the page, even if that means losing out on the family XP for the event. During the event itself, you want to use lots of tonic for trace detection. You want to save your trace charm for when you get the severe or emergency Foundables from the event. Then use your trace charm only on those severe and emergency. You will want to use potions on those just to increase your odds of returning them, because you're going to get a lot more family XP from your severe and emergency foundables. Plus, since you used your trace charm, you will also be getting double fragments. Those are definitely worth using the potions. Again, during the event, once you have an image in that family ready to place, it's all shimmery, then you can go ahead and tap it and place it. During the event, you will also want to continue doing wizarding challenges with that family runestone. Depending on your time and how many runestones you have, of course, will help you figure out your strategy of choosing a chamber. Grinding challenges can be a really effective strategy. The family XP that you get for placing those challenge images on your registry page, they are huge amounts. We're talking 1,200 on a gold page. That is a lot of family XP. So I know that it takes a lot of time and it can take a fair amount of spell energy, but if you have the time and the spell energy to spare, definitely grind wizarding challenges with a family runestone. This can be even easier if the event details include guaranteed challenge fragments in a certain chamber level or higher. Lately, this has been Forest 4. In the past, it was Tower 5, I think. So just always make sure to pay attention to the event details so that you can formulate the best strategy for you in that particular event. Finally, and this is more of a forward-thinking tip. At the moment of filming, landmarks have been turned off from the map. However, at some point, I'm sure they will be turned back on. In that case, if you happen to have a landmarked area near you that matches the Foundable family that you are trying to grind, go there. That is an excellent location for quickly earning your family XP. That's about all that I have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, helpful, entertaining, all of the above, please, please, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below with the strategy that you plan on using before the next event. I would love if you decided to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the notification bell. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers and it's truly been an honor to create content alongside this magical community. You can also follow me on social media. All of my Harry Potter stuff can be found at HP Witches Unite on all platforms. And if you just like me as a person in general and you want some of my very strongly worded opinions on the world in general, I am also on social media as Belle Brita. Please note that the Belle Brita accounts are not necessarily family friendly. As in, I swear. That's basically what I mean. So, HP Witches Unite, Belle Brita, get all of Magical Me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, au revoir, witches. The frequent and arduous tasks of earning a certain amount of exploration Foundable Family XP. No. Bonjour, y'all. My name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, I am giving the... oh my god, why am this so hard? Are the following. 1. Which will be an in-depth guide, which means it will be a long video. There will be a lot in these general categories, so if you let's try this again.